this job is a lot about confidence as well. You can get your confidence knocked very easily. When I can't start to see the opportunities here that unfold, it's quite easy for me to get on the phone to the right people.
You do need to know your numbers, and you do need to have that fundamental aspect of it here. So when they see these investment get and they see that they can make X amount of this long, these are the things that will attract them.
So people are willing to pay the prices basically just for the name to live in this community. It's the Beverly Hills of Dubai. This one, I mean, it sells itself.
You know, to finish that with a nice bar, for me, it's a great way to start the day.
First 30 seconds is tough, but then you're in, it's all good.
Yo, welcome to Dubai, where the skyline's lit. Kamani Living, we closing deals quick. Luxury pads, yeah, we run this game. Unscripted vibes, Kamani's the name.
This is Kamani Living, Unscripted.
I thought the atmosphere in the office last week was amazing. Really be happy with that. In terms of the weekly sales last week, it's kind of irrelevant because we was all pushing for the monthly, but a really big shout out to Tom, who's been with us, how long now, Tom? 3 weeks, and he's managed to do 129,000 dirhams, which was over 2 deals. Day Tom taught us when he first started working here, I said, find 3 developers who fit into 3 different price categories, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 million plus. I've told a few of you guys to do it. And one of the projects in which he mentioned, he went and studied it, he understood the project in more detail, and he actually closed 2 deals there. So I think it was really impressive. And he's been here for 3.5 weeks. He just moved over from the UK. You know, so it just goes to show that if you put your head down, you do focus on the projects in which mean something to you, and you get behind them, you can do deals. On to first place. So Tom, you done 10.5 deals.
Yeah, I think I was even actually involved if you actually put it, I think it's 13 deals.
Yeah, which is 2 a week.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. Tom, if you could break that down just for us very briefly.
A lot of it was Interstellar. Okay. And it was purely on the basis that we went there. And to be honest, Frankie took us down there and found the project. And it was just, for me, it ticks a lot of boxes. From a price point, location, and developer quality. I mean, them 3 for me, and it had some unique selling points. So it was an easy sell for me. I probably would have bought into it myself, but I was too busy trying to sell it. So it just made a lot of sense for people. So it gave me, as soon as I started knocking out a few deals with that, it actually gave me quite a lot of confidence to go, hang on a minute, there's people with money in the market who are ready to put money down. So that was when I started punting a few other things, and I was just away. Do you know what? It's interesting really, because I've probably got a 25-year span of networking and being involved in business, and I'd like to say I'm quite well respected in the UK in business. I built a network for a long time, which when people listen to me and understand it, I'm pretty sharp when it comes to seeing opportunities, and always have been. So when I can't start to see the opportunities here that unfold, it's quite easy for me to get on the phone to the right people that would be interested in potentially investing in Dubai. And I think, you know, this job is a lot about confidence as well. You can get your confidence knocked very easily, and you can have a few bad weeks, but all you need really to turn yourself around is just one deal, just one good deal, or knocking 4 or 5 meetings in a week, seeing the right people. That one deal changes everything, I think. So, you know, I know things can get tough sometimes in this job, I've had blank months. I've had months where I've not done a deal. And then you just got to build all that momentum so that when it all comes back around, you can have a big month like that. It can happen. It can happen for anybody as well. I certainly think having a network for a long period of time and people that trust you definitely makes it easier from a sales pitch perspective. But like I said, every single time I've sold something, I believe in it myself. And there's a number of occasions where I've invested myself. I'd like to think now I'm pretty well educated on what's good, what's not. And it's, again, you know, if you take your emotion out of it from an investment perspective, just study the data. The data tells you all your answers you need. If you want an opportunity to make money right now, I don't think there's anywhere else in the world that can offer it but the UAE.
I will recommend myself what type of investor to pitch this to, and you know, who to go to with what or whatever, but I haven't done it for now. I will do it going forward. So again, guys, please, I really want your feedback so I can improve on these things. But you want to know what your investor, you want to know how to pitch to him, you want to know what metrics he's looking for, you want to know, does he care about RAM, does he care about capital appreciation, does he want to flip? These things are very important to know. And also, you don't only always have to recommend something to the investor. If the investor wants to be a long-term investor, you figure out a way based on the data to pitch to them a long-term investment. If he wants to do a flip, you figure out a way based on data to pitch it to him. So just get to know your investor, for you guys that are actually selling to them. And use the bad data. They like numbers, they like data. End users like amenities, facilities. Investors like data and metrics and numbers. So numbers is my thing. It's always been my thing. I mean, my background is in finance. It's numbers. I've always been a numbers guy. And obviously when you're dealing with real estate transactions, and especially high net worth clients and high net worth individuals, these are usually the more analytical and the ones that care about the numbers. And of course, at the end of the day, whether you're a baseline or whether you're an advanced investor, you do need to know your numbers and you do need to have that fundamental aspect of it here. So I try to do my best where I can to try to cater to that need and, you know, trying to see what I could do. So I will share the thumbs up and add the investment guide with you guys, but guys, please use it, send it around. At the end of the day, all investors care about the ROI, the return, the money they're getting back. So when they see these investment guides and they see that they can make X amount of this time, they see that it's going to take them 6 years to break even, they see that on handover they make this much, and then on 7 years, 10 years they make this much, these are the things that will attract them. I think the key PDF or report that you're referring to would probably be the investment guides that I'm working with for the brokers. It's basically like a playbook showing every single piece of information that an investor would want to know about the project, and most importantly, something that I, like to cook up myself, your price projections, your rental yield forecasts. So just, key details that all investors, especially the high analytical ones, would want to look at. I get what they're trying to say, but I don't think there's a specific. I mean, look, what you could do is you could send this to them as a dummy, and then like into shadow. When you send the investment guys there, you can see the speaker. This is digestible, like anyone can understand it. Yeah. Dumb down to the absolute max. Look, if this is for your own clients, what you could do is open. There's a QR code at the end. You just swap this out for your contact details, and that's enough for anything.
Okay, so I can just generate myself a QR code.
Yeah, exactly. Just to remove this and add the QR code from my WhatsApp on them. I don't know why this is there. Just delete this. So add the QR code here, delete this, and you should be good to go. That's your first.
Nice. So thanks very much.
So today we are going to be seeing a 2-bedroom apartment in one of the most sought out communities in Dubai. The builder's name is Ellington House. I'm sure you've heard all about it, but I'm ready to take you through and give you a sneaky peek. Honestly, it's spectacular. The main thing I'm showing these for is the amenities and the facilities. They're already living in Dubai Hills, my clients, and the reason they wanted to move is purely for somewhere more aesthetically pleasing, which this has. So obviously, I think it's very important that you listen to the clients and their brief on what they're looking for, and you'll understand why. We'll take you a bit further, okay? So before I take you to the apartment, I first of all want to show you the amenities and facilities. Starting off with this, which I don't think I've ever seen an apartment block with this. It's very important actually to have the disability access. If you've got clients in wheelchairs, crutches, anything like that, none of them have it. So it's fabulous. So on our left, we have the most spectacular gym, residential gym. It's better than my actual gym that I pay monthly for. It's got all of the equipment, and as you can see, obviously it's just been handed over, so everything is brand new in amazing condition. But this, for me, for the ladies maybe, just check this out. They have reformer Pilates machines. And then obviously while you are on the treadmill, and just when you want to give up, you're looking out at the gorgeous pool overlooking the golf course. We have a club lounge. Why Dubai Hills? Dubai Hills, it's not just for end use. It's definitely beneficial for investors as well. Although it's an extremely developed community already, it's still a very good place to invest. I've seen the prices, the starting prices when people are purchasing off plan to the prices that they're constantly increasing to. You're always going to benefit and get a profit from it. The rental return is extremely high. The rental prices are fast and growing here. So people are willing to pay the prices basically just for the name to live in this community. It's the Beverly Hills of Dubai. Obviously, for here in Dubai, who doesn't want the best pool? And these pool beds are better than some of the beach clubs. Like, they're not plastic little showy ones. They're actually very comfortable. We've got a sunken fire pit here. You've got a jacuzzi, and then you've got big cabanas over there as well too. So the clients that I'm actually viewing with today, the husband is a fitness influencer, fitness coach. So obviously we've just seen the gym, spectacular. And the wife is expecting a baby. So let me take you to the nursery. While the husband's working out, she could be in here with the baby. Let's take a look. How cute is this? I just think it's such a good space to have. I don't see a residential building like this. I've lived myself in Dubai Hills for 5 years. I've been in every single apartment block and I've never been blown up. Like, they're all nice, but standard basic apartments. This one, I mean, it sells itself. So the apartment that we are actually viewing today is located on this first floor where all the amenities and facilities are. So great for direct access to everything. So as soon as you enter the apartment, you're already greeted with all of this space and storage. For shoes, obviously you can make this look pretty. So much storage, which a lot of apartments as we Dubai do lack. Here on our right, we have our guest washroom, and just off of that, you've got a utility room where you can obviously put your washing machine, storage, suitcases, everything. And then the kitchen, beautiful, nice island, built-in kitchen appliances. You've got your dishwasher, your fridge freezer, everything's built in, smart home. This would be your living and dining area, and then you're overlooking the gated community in Dubai Hills where all of the custom built villas and mansions are. Because we're on the first floor, you've got direct access. You can see pool, the jacuzzi. I think it's beautiful.
You know the vibes out on this side. Yeah, you know the vibes. Been in this thing winning rings for a while.
Physical activity is such a big part of my life, so it's lovely to be a part of a company that encourages their brokers to exercise together.
Well, the gym is great. It's good if you all train together, you get the team going, it's good momentum. Yeah, it's nice. It's good that you can do that in a place where you can work together.
I didn't train too much in the UK. I used to go for runs early in the morning, but where I live is in the countryside, so it was dark, wet, cold, and a bit miserable. And then so coming out here, the whole environment sort of pushes you to be healthier. It's a lot easier to take it on and get it done. So for me, having the Kamani Club as an option where we all train together and have the facilities that they have there is great. So, you know, to finish that with a nice bath, for me, it's a great way to start the day.
Great.
It's the first 5 seconds.
Right now.
That's all right now.
How you feeling?
Come on, in you get.
How you feeling, eh?
Yeah, all good. First 30 seconds is tough, but then you're in, it's all good.
I got it, they wanted it. It's my time and I'm prominent. Why start now? I'll keep running it. Yeah, like a running back. I can might go in it or then I'm a running back. They gon' wanna replay, they wanna run it back.
Next on Kamani Living, Unscripted.
But there's a lot of business going on. We've got a very, very good opportunity in Abu Dhabi. As we're looking into it in more detail, Abu Dhabi is a very interesting one to keep an eye on.
If you look at Sadia, 2-bedroom apartment, the water is 8 million.
12.5 million dirham right on the heart of the Yards, but you'll see why. £2.5 million in the UK, you might potentially be able to get a 1-bed flat in Chelsea.
We're at the Kamani Club. We've come down here to do a session with Lawrence Okoli. It's nice. Obviously, look, we've known each other for a while. You've obviously invested with us at Kamani Living.
Everything about Dubai, I'm in love with.